Thomas Wilson Boyd Jr. was Rochester's first professional African-American architect. He entered the profession in 1928 at a time when there were very few African-American architects in the entire nation. Boyd was a well-rounded, creative, path-breaking professional, and his career spanned almost half a century. His impressive contributions can still be seen in the man-made surroundings of Rochester, Monroe County, and New York State. A collection of Boyd's photos, architectural drawings, sketches, and tools in the collection of the Rochester Museum and Science Center preserve his legacy in the Rochester community and beyond. Thomas Boyd designed and built nearly every kind of structure you can see around the Rochester region, from car washes and grocery stores to public and private housing, post offices, retail plazas, fire departments, office complexes, and churches. He helped shape the look and feel of Rochester and its suburbs, designing buildings that served all the needs of the area's growing population after World War II. Some of the more notable projects that he was involved in, and that can still be seen today, include the Rundell Public Library and the Monroe Community Hospital. Boyd was born and raised in Washington, D.C. From an early age, he excelled in mathematics, engineering, and design. Although his family was far from wealthy, Thomas's parents made sacrifices and encouraged him to achieve his dreams. He loved to draw from the time he was in elementary school, and he was able to transform this passion into a profession by studying engineering and architecture in college and graduate school. Thomas had a powerful thirst for knowledge and a drive to further his education. At Brown University, where he studied civil engineering, he worked as a golf caddy and helped friends with homework to pay for his tuition. He was actually able to graduate at the very young age of 19. At Syracuse, Boyd beat out much more experienced architects to win third place in a competition to design the State Tower in Syracuse. This truly impressive feat for just a 21-year-old gained him national attention as an architect. Thomas Boyd's professionalism and his work ethic earned him respect wherever he went. He answered an ad in the New York Times for his first professional job. When he arrived for an interview with Rochester architect Sigmund Firestone, Firestone asked, "Mr. Boyd, why didn't you tell me you were black?" Boyd simply replied, "Mr. Firestone, you advertised for an architect." Despite facing discrimination throughout his career, Thomas Boyd always remained confident in his skill. Firestone hired him immediately and asked him to play a role in designing the exterior of a major local hospital. Today, when you visit the Monroe Community Hospital, you can see the beautifully and creatively incorporated Italian design elements like fancy columns and gargoyles in the hospital's external appearance. The design that Thomas Boyd helped to create is considered a masterpiece today. After working for many years at Firestone's firm, Boyd again made history by starting his own personal firm. He was one of the very first African-American architects in the nation to do so. He started small and worked out of his home for several years. As he gained experience and clients, Boyd earned the reputation as a tireless and inventive designer. He was able to move into a beautiful, historic office building in downtown Rochester and enjoyed a long and successful career.